Hi folks, welcome to A Piece of CX. This week we're taking a look at the Zoom CX portfolio, namely Virtual Agent and the brand new Voice Agent capability. So here I am logged into Zoom, and within the AI Studio I have my virtual agents. And in the past I've built things based on the chatbot. And with the chatbot you can go in, you can create your intents, you can create all kinds of things and actually get a really good functional bot. However, very recently, Zoom launched Voice Agent, which allows us to use agents in the voice channel. And I was at Zoom last week and the engineers were playing around with it and they're like, do you want to have a play with this too? And if you follow this channel, you know that I like playing with features. So here we are playing with Voice Agent. So I am going to call this Holt CX Consultancy Bot. And I'm going to give my agent some guidance as well. And again, followers of the channel will know, one, I have not plumbed this into my Stream Deck yet, and two, I can't talk and type. So we can change the greeting. So I can say, I am your Holt CX assistant. And I'm just going to leave this as US for now. You'll see the greeting could be 1,000 characters long. That'd be quite a read, especially on voice. And we can use / to bring variables in, of which I don't have any custom ones. So we just use system ones, for example. So we will click away from that and cancel out of there. So we have 4 stages here. We're going to cover 3 of them on this video. We're going to come back to one of them at a later date on a later video. So let's click next. Choose your voice. Lots of different voices and your test phrase here. So we can go through. We will pick Jennifer and we'll click Jennifer and we'll click play.
Hi, I am your AI assistant. How can I help you today?
Now you'll notice we also have different personalities here. So we have Joe, who's informative and educational rather than conversational.
Hi, I am your AI assistant. How can I help you today?
And we'll go with Dave, since he's sat behind me.
Hi, I'm your AI assistant. How can I help you today?
So we're going to click next on that. Then we're going to build out our knowledge. This is where things get really simple really quickly. So I can upload a document. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to move that away from there for a moment. And essentially anything that is under 25 meg, you are good to go with. So I'm just going to put in the My Favorite CX intro. So I'm going to call this and it's going to upload that. We'll let that just do its thing for a moment and come back to it in a moment. I am going to give a URL. So again, Holt CX, and we'll put the website in. Click add. So as long as there is at least one knowledge source, your agent can do something. You could go with existing, so anything else that you've already uploaded, already been playing around with putting like vendor PDFs into this so that you could use it to answer, say, RFP discussions. I'm going to click add for that. I could also add an integration such as Zendesk or Zoom Docs. So I could create my knowledge in Zoom Docs or create new articles just direct here as well. So that's everything I need to then get going. I do not need to do skills, so we'll come back and look at skills in a future video. This is how we get from a conversational agent essentially to an agentic agent. So we'll come back to that and we'll click create. That takes us into our consultancy bot. We can go and add this into flows if we want to, but we've got some analytics. We can see what it's going to do. We can add starter questions, all that kind of good stuff. And we'll see also it's currently indexing some articles. So we'll just let that complete for a moment, but we can carry on adding various different bits of config here, adding more sources, adding different skills as we build this out. So now that all of our knowledge is indexed, let's now test. So you should hear my audio as we come through as well, but we're going to go begin test.
Hi, thanks for calling. I'm your Holt CX assistant. How can I assist you today?
What services does Holt CX offer?
Certainly, I'd be happy to tell you about the services Holt CX offers. Let me look that up for you. Holt CX offers a wide range of services, including contact center optimization, technology migration, and CX practice empowerment. Would you like me to elaborate on any specific service?
Tell me more about CX practice empowerment.
Certainly. Let me dive into the details of CX practice empowerment for you. CX practice empowerment includes services like pre-sales, demo building, deployment expertise, training, and strategic planning for digital and AI. It's designed to boost capabilities in UC and contact center areas.
What vendors does Holt CX partner with?
Great question. Let me find out about Holt CX's vendor partnerships for you. I apologize, but I don't have specific information about Holt CX's vendor partnerships. Would you like to know more about how Holt CX works with various companies?
Does Holt CX have a podcast offering?
Yes, Holt CX does have a podcast. It's called My Favorite CX. Let me find more details about it for you. Great! The My Favorite CX podcast is a short 15 to 25-minute show released every 2 weeks on Thursdays at 8 a.m. UK time. It's available on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple.
So we'll end the test there. Firstly, I might change the voice actor a little bit. He was a little bit too enthusiastic for my tastes. Maybe we'll go with someone who is professional, and we'll save that. And then we can just start a new test. We can ask different questions. And then as you engage with this, you can have a look at how that's working for you. But bear in mind, we are a few minutes into a video here. We have a bot that is working off of multiple data sources, both a website and a PDF. And from that, we are able to interact with it easily, conversationally, without having to write any intents, any prompting. So if you've not looked at the Zoom virtual agent setup for a while, now's the time to log in, start playing with this, start looking at where you could potentially deploy this, because this is going to get your customers to the point where you can do more with minimal setup. So thank you very much for joining A Piece of CX. Hopefully that's inspired you to take a look at Zoom Virtual Agent. Thank you very much for joining us.